Tulsa, 83. Grand Tales of life, he sailed with his wife down the Mississippi. Rugged for the weary eye, who'll keep that train a chugging. Mississippi, in the middle of a dry spell. Jimmy Rogers on the Victrola high up. Mama's dancing, yeah, with baby on her shoulders. The sun is setting like molasses in the sky. Yeah, boy could sing, and he knew how to play everything. Always wanting more, he'd leave you longing for black velvet and that little boy smile. Yeah, black velvet and that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees, yeah. Oh, black velvet, if you please. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Well, oh, up in Memphis, music's like a heat wave. And white lightning, oh, bound to drive you wild, yeah. Mama's babies in the heart of every schoolgirl. Yeah, love me tender, leaves him crying in the aisles. Oh, yeah, he could sing and he could move everything, yeah. Always wanting more, he'd leave you longing for black velvet and that little boy smile. Yeah, black velvet and that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees, yeah. Oh, black velvet, if you please, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 ow! Boy could sing, knew how to move everything, yeah. Oh, always wanting more, he'd leave you longing for black velvet and that little boy smile. Black velvet and that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Ooh, yeah, black velvet, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, black velvet and that little boy smile. That velvet and that slow southern style, yeah. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, yeah. If you please, if you please, please, if you please. If you please, please, yeah, yeah. If you please, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Music has been a part of my life as early as I can remember. Music is the thing that grounds me in this world and makes me feel the most myself and the most human. I was lucky to be involved with a lot of wonderful music organizations from a young age, being in the Canadian Children's Opera Chorus, a wonderful children's choir here in Toronto, where I got to perform with the Opera Company and the Symphony, wonderful organizations here, and then being a student in Earl Haig Secondary. I'm releasing a new album this summer. I'm really excited about it. It's an all vocal looping EP. It's called Zahava. That's my middle name. And I'm pretty stoked about it.
This next song is called Devil May Care. Yeah, no cares for me, I'm happy as I can be. I've learned to love and to live. Devil may care. No cares or woes, whatever comes later goes. That's how I'll take and I'll give. Devil may care. When the day is through, I suffer no regrets. I know that he who frets worries the night. For only a fool thinks he can pull back the dawn. He who is wise never tries to revise what's past and gone. Live life today, let come tomorrow. What may, don't even bother to sigh. Ain't gonna help if you cry. Yeah, that's how I'll live and I'll die. Devil may care. Yeah, and I when the day is through, I suffer no regret. I know that he who frets worries the night. For only a fool thinks he can pull back the dawn. He who is wise never tries to revise what's past it. Gone, 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 gone. Live love today, let come tomorrow or may. Don't even bother to sigh. Ain't gonna help if you cry. But that's how I'll live when I'll die. Devil may care. The devil may care. Devil may care. Devil may care. That was Devil May Care. All right. It's like a throwback, really. This session is a throwback because we're doing a lot of tunes from my first album, which I premiered here years ago. We might get to one of these. This is a loop machine that I use now, and we'll do a song later on with that machine. And I'm going to be releasing a new album, an EP, later in the summer that's an all-vocal, all-looping EP. The next tune is a Police cover called Murder by Numbers. Once that you've decided on a killing, first you make a stone of your heart. And if you find that your hands are still willing, you can turn a murder into art. There really isn't any need for bloodshed. You just do it with a little more finesse. If you can slip a tablet into someone's coffee cup, it avoids an awful lot of mess. 'Cause it's a murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. Murder by by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. Now, if you have a taste for this experience and you're flushed with your very first success, then you must try a twosome or a threesome. Yeah, you find your conscience bothers you much less. For a murder is like anything you take to. It's a habit-forming need for more and more. You can bump off any member of your family and anybody else you find a cause it's murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. Murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Now you can join the ranks of the illustrious in history's great dark hall of fame. All our greatest killers were industrious, at least the ones that we all know by name. Yeah, you can reach the top of your profession if you become the leader of the land. For murder is the sport of the elected. We don't need to lift a finger or a hand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. Yeah. Murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. Yeah. Murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. Yeah. Murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. Yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Go. On Annapurna met a force of 83. Grand tales of life, he sailed with his wife down the Mississippi. Rugged foot, weary eye, will keep that train chugging until the last of her sweet windows will cease to hugging. And the eyes go up and the eyes go down, and you roll before you blink. You gotta catch a willow weed in your hand, it's not as long as you think. Oh, the eyes go up and the eyes go down, and you roll before you blink. You gotta catch a willow weed in your hand, it's not as long as you think. Hey, hey, my jungle diamond mama, the East did keep me warm. We stirred the pot together as she led me through the storm. Oh, she may not have a soapbox for the words of revolution, but come by me and on his lap, she gave me my solution. And the eyes go up and the eyes go down, and you roll before you blink. You gotta catch a willow weed in your hair, and it's not as long as you think, yeah. And the eyes go up and the eyes go down, and you roll before you blink. You gotta catch a willow weed in your hand, it's not as long as you think. Oh, oh, brother, do you see the hourglass is almost full? Even the wolf would say, put on that, she heaps well. Time's a ticking, it's a sickening thought that you forgot to grab that willow weed before you lay in your grass plot. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. Oh, yeah. the streets of Kathmandu, they are black and blue. But who are your orphan children who want some more to eat? Or you may not have a soapbox and you don't invite much ease, but you grow them so just right, they won't be begging on their knees. And the eyes go up and the eyes go down and you roll before you blink. You gotta catch a willow weed in your hair, and it's not as long as you think. Woo! And the eyes go up and the eyes go down and you roll before you blink. You gotta catch a willow weed in your hand. Yeah, 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 yeah. The eyes go up and the eyes go down and you roll before you blink. You gotta catch a willow weed in your hand. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the eyes go up and the eyes go down. You roll before you blink. You gotta catch a willow weed in your hand. It's not as long as you think. Whoa, whoa. It's not as long as. That is a song. That song's called Pantaniwas, and it's an original song that I wrote about a family that I lived with in Nepal, whose last name was Panta. I actually released my first album in 2013 here at the Jazz Bistro, and standing on the stage I have amazing memories of all the people and everyone and all the wonderful music that we made. So it has a special place in my heart, and I know it holds a special place in a lot of musicians' hearts and patrons too. You know, I actually haven't been up here to the patio. I'm always downstairs performing. Like, what goes on up here?
We have our own live events that can be booked up here on the 3rd floor. We have our own brunch, we have our dinner, the Euro games that run through the summertime, and we also book private events up here during the fall and the winter time. The Jazz Bistro has had live music running through its hallways for over 40 years, so it's a big monumental tradition just to keep that going into the future. We just like giving back to the community and letting people hear beautiful artists whenever we can. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for everything you do to help keep it going. It's been so much fun.
Baby, you cried a river. 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 Now you say you're lonely. You cried the whole night through. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. Baby, you cried a river. 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 Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river, yeah. Baby, I cried a river over you. Baby, you cried a river. Yeah. Baby, you cried a river. Baby, you cried a river. You drove me, nearly drove me right down out of my head. While you never shed a tear. Oh, I remember all that you said. You told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me, yeah, now. Oh, you say you love me, yeah. Oh, just to prove that you do. Go on and cry me a river. Cry me that river. Baby, I cried a river over you. Baby, you cried a river. Oh. Baby, you cried a river. Yeah. Baby, you cried a river. You nearly drove me right down out of my head, while you never shed a tear. No, I remember all that you said. You told me love was too plebeian. You told me you were through with me, and now you say you love me. Well, just to prove that you do, go on and cry me a river. Baby, baby, cry me that a river. Baby, I cried, yeah. I cried, baby, I cried. Oh, baby, I cried. Baby, I cried. I cried a river. Baby, I cried. Oh, baby, I cried. Baby, I cried. Baby, I cried. Baby, I cried. I cried. Baby, I cried. Baby, I cried. Baby, I cried.
That was a classic standard done a little differently. Cry Me a River with the loop machine. If you like what I've done here, I suggest that you check out some of my original loop stuff, JordanaTalsky.com. Again, I'd like to thank this amazing, wonderful band. Scott Metcalf on the keys, Tyler Emon on the bass, Eric Saint Laurent on the guitar. It's been so much fun. Yes? All right.
Baby, seems like everywhere I go I see you. From your eyes, your smile, it's like I breathe you. Helplessly I reminisce, don't want to compare nobody to you. Boy, I try to catch myself, but I'm out of control. Your sexiness is so appealing, oh, I can't let it go. Can't get over you, 'cause everything I see is you, and I don't want no substitute. Oh baby, I swear it's deja vu. Can't get over you, 'cause everything I see is you, and I don't want no substitute. Oh baby, I swear it's deja vu. Seeing, yeah, things that I know can be in my dreaming, yeah. When I saw you walking past me, almost called your name. Got a better glimpse and then I loved you, yeah. It's like I'm losing it, yeah. Boy, I try to catch myself, but I'm out of control. Your sexiness is so appealing, oh, I can't let it go, yeah. Can't get over you, 'cause everything I see is you, and I don't want no substitute. Oh baby, I swear it's deja vu. Can't get over you, 'cause everything I see is you, and I don't want no substitute. Oh baby, I swear it's deja vu. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh baby, I can't go anywhere without thinking that you're there. Feels like you're everywhere, it's true. I gotta be having deja vu, 'cause in my mind I want you here. Get on the next plane, I don't care. Is it because I'm missing you, or that I'm having deja vu, boy? Boy, I try to catch myself, but I'm out of control. Your sexiness is so appealing, oh, I can't let it go. Can't get over you, cause everything I see is you, and I don't want no substitute. Hey, baby, I swear it's deja vu. Can't get over you, cause everything I see is you, and I don't want no substitute. Baby, I swear it's deja vu.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to Play in the Parks, put on by Downtown Young BIA. This has been so much fun. It's been just a great thrill. Thank you to the Jazz Bistro for having us. We hope to see you back here, and we hope live music to be strong very, very soon. Thank you for your support.
You gotta get to a
Goodbye.
beat in your head. It's not as long as you think. And the eyes go up and the eyes go down, and you roll before you blink. You gotta catch a little heat in your head. It's not as long as. And the eyes go up and the eyes go down, and you roll before you blink. You gotta catch a little heat in your head. It's not as long as you think. Oh, and the eyes go up and the eyes go down, and you roll before you blink. You gotta catch a little heat in your head. It's not as long as you think. It's not as long as.
Music has an incredible capacity to connect us, amplify voices that aren't always heard, and open doors to a more inclusive tomorrow. That's why we support Canadian music with a focus through the TD Ready commitment on experiences that bring people together and break down barriers even when we're apart.